Hey, you crazy internet people! This is Forever Your Guru AJ speaking. We have a couple of things to talk about Destiny 2 today. I'll save the worst for last, and let's cover something that'll be pretty interesting right now. One thing that we're going to cover is the fact that there is just a ton of new weapon types, right? Okay, so we've got the new fusion rifles that are going to be operating kind of like the sleeper simulant, which are going to go into your power slots. They take a short time to charge, and then boom, you get that rail shot out of there, and it's going to deal massive amounts of damage. We've got our grenade launchers, we've got our rocket launchers, we've got, let's see, no heavy machine guns anymore, although the heavy machine gun, oddly enough, seems to have taken the form of an auto rifle now, except it doesn't do as much damage. Because, I'm sorry, but a two-handed auto rifle, that's a heavy machine gun, right? I mean, come on, really think about it. Also, let's see, what else do we have? What else do we have in the way of the new weapons? Oh yeah, at least 6 to 7 confirmed different types of swords. We don't know if those swords are the same sword but they look different because they're on a different character, or if certain types of swords are only available on certain types of characters, like the Warlock or the Titan or the Hunter. Also, most OP character at launch for PvP, hands down, the Warlock. Guaranteed. You have two amazing abilities that will make you better than everyone else on the playfield if your style is the Warlock. One, you have your Dawnblade. Obviously, jump up into the air and start spamming the living crap out of that stuff. It's going to do massive amounts of damage. It gives you a height advantage over everyone else, so they have to start looking up and aiming. Plus, your other team will be strafing from the bottom. Also, you have, I don't know what the ability is called, but you have that charge ability that you can drop at any one point. It doesn't make you any tougher to kill. What happens is you immediately get super fast recovery as long as nothing is hitting you. So you charge your ability right behind a corner, and you get out and you start wasting a guy, right? Okay, so your ability, your health starts getting lower. You jump behind a wall. The second you're behind the wall inside your ability, you're charged up completely in 2 seconds. How do you beat that? Well, the way to beat that is to either have a team come at you or have somebody with a shotgun or something to that effect come around the corner and not back away from you while you're shooting. But in most non-competitive PvPers, the ones that just jump on and want to have fun, whenever they get shot, their first thing is to hide. So, man, Warlocks are going to have a good day of it whenever that comes out, until some people really start learning the meta and how to cancel that. Best PvP that I have seen so far is actually the new version of the Arcblade. It 100%. I know it kind of looks cheesy when you watch your guy dancing around with an electrified baton, but in all honesty, his lasts longer than anyone else's and has a stronger hit per second than anyone else's. Dawnblade is devastating, right? But it's only devastating to that one thing that it hits right next to it. It has very little splash damage, so although you hit like a truck, you're only going to hit like a truck on the 3 or 4 blasts that you get out of it. I think 5 or 6 blasts that you get out of it. With the Titan, so far, the shield looks like it could be pretty good, but we haven't seen a lot of that. But with the Arc Hunter, your ability looks to last for a very long time, and I've already seen in the perk tree where it says more kills help it last longer. So if there is a mob of people coming at you, you can use that ability and pretty much wipe the whole mod. Once again, Hunters are not supposed to be frontline characters, although that is a way for you to get yourself out of trouble if that happens. That's why, you know, I mean, obviously we don't do as much damage as some of the other players do in certain aspects of the game. It is what it is. Let's see, what else did we want to talk about today? We wanted to talk about the different types of modes that we're going to be getting, so that's kind of cool. We're going to be getting 4 versus 4 no matter what in PvP. There is no Rumble anymore, guys. I am sorry. If you really enjoyed Rumble like I did, then maybe you should bring that up to Bungie. They do listen to us, and they could add that type of play back into the game later on. But as of right now, every single mode for PvP will be at least 4v4. There are some talks about some ultimate challenges being 4v4v4 or 4v4v4v4. So possibly 12 people in there all at once, possibly 16 people in there all at once. We don't know exactly right away, but I think that would be really cool to have some clan tournaments, and I believe that that is in the works to be planned for. So if you are one of those PvP clans and y'all love that type of stuff, look forward to it. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be great. It's going to be the best thing since sliced bread for you guys. Let's see. Player versus environment. There is a new mode that will be coming out for player versus environment. There will be something called a hot zone. Every single week or month, I don't know exactly how fast they're going to change it, but every week or month, there will be some place in the Destiny universe classified as a hot zone. That means a lot more people are going to be there as far as the enemies go. A lot more loot will drop in those areas, and there will be at least one spawn for everybody of a really strong guy that, if and when you kill him, will leave Nightfall tier stuff. That is epic, and that's what we want, right? We want the ability that maybe you're just coming in from offshore and it's really late and you just felt like unwinding, playing a couple minutes before you go to bed, right? You're probably not going to have your clan at 2 o'clock in the morning, although some clans do. But most of the time you won't have your clan to be able to pull together and have the time to wait for everyone to get together to be able to do something. So to be able to just look up on your phone or on the app now that's in the game, how cool is that? Where the hot zone is, jump into the hot zone, do a couple 20-30 minute run around, kill your guy, get your loot, and then go to bed. How cool would that be? I think that would be epic. Okay, last thing that I want to cover right now, and it's a doozy, and it's bad. This whole big, huge, amazing thing that everyone was talking about with the whole clan assigned matches. You know, you put your clan up there, hey, I'm missing a guy. Someone goes, oh, look, I want to play. And then they come and join you, and it's like, oh, that's so great. I love you. Can we play together? Oh, yeah. And then so you go and you play. Great. But only for regular events. No hard events whatsoever. So, hard raid. Let's see, trials. Epic strikes. Anything else that you would actually want to use the app for? No. So what's going to end up happening is that this is only going to be used and good for the first month. Because everyone's going to be on the regular rate, right? Everyone's going to be doing that type of thing. We're going to be running through it. We're going to be getting our stuff, and then we're all OP. If you are a hardcore player, you are no longer doing the regular raid the second that the hard raid comes out. It's just how it goes, guys. That's how Destiny is. And unfortunately, for the majority of regular players out there, you don't have the time for that. Right? So what's going to end up happening is that clans, if you want to use this, you're going to have to design a group of your people to only be Sherpas. If you don't know what a Sherpa is, that's a guide. It's just a guy that's going to help other people out, possibly in your clan if it's large enough, and some strangers off the street. But in all honesty, I just don't see this working out like they envisioned it. I just don't see it. Because the problem is that human nature is, I want the best loot. I don't want to be doing regular raid when hard raid is out. That's the problem we have now. It doesn't matter that we have LFG out there. I've got noobs running around because they've gotten themselves to a level that they can do the hard raid, but have no idea how to do the regular raid. So then they jump in and they're like, oh yeah, I got this. And you can tell immediately they don't have this. This is not what you have. In fact, you probably left it on a bus 800 miles away from your final destination. That's how far away some of these guys are in their ability to do these things. But they're going to be asking for it, so maybe that's why Bungie did that. I don't know. But in all honesty, I just don't see it working out very well, because anything hard is a nope. Can't do it. Can't get any of your clan to be able to pick up anybody for that. So people that love LFG, people that design the LFG websites, if you are seeing this, don't worry about it. You still got a job. Because anyone that's anybody in Destiny is not going to be using the in-game Destiny raid thing right now, at least, or clan thing, because nothing hard can be used with it. That's garbage. I mean, come on. They have to know that in clans, if you join a clan, the chances of you being what they call a power user, which is more than 12 hours a week, is extremely high. Extremely, extremely high. Which is the point that I'm trying to make. If you're using a ton of time in Destiny, you will be at the level where you want to be doing the hard raid, not the regular raid anymore, unless the only thing available is a regular raid. I don't know. Tell me what you think of anything that I said in the comments. This is Forever Your Guru, AJ speaking, signing out. I'll see you in the next one.